Hey guys, this is Lee with Untapped Potential. Today we're doing a tutorial for a red-black deck using only the base set cards. In this review, we'll go through the deck list, discuss the lines of play when making mulligans, and show some key strategies you should use while piloting this deck to victory. Let's start with the deck list. Our deck utilizes 4 Goblin Arsonist, 4 Foundry Street Denizen, 4 Perilous Mirror, 3 Ember Hauler, 4 Goblin Piker, 4 Inferno Fist, 4 Twin Bolt, 2 Gravedigger, 2 Accursed Spirit, 3 Nightfire Giant, 3 Flesh to Dust, 7 Swamps, 10 Mountains, 2 Dragon Skull Summits, and 4 Rakdos Guild Gates. Don't worry if you missed any of that, there's a deck list in the description. Let's move on to Mulligans. The deck caps off at 5 mana, but most of our early drops are red creatures or colorless creatures like Perilous Mirror, so make sure you have a red source easily accessible in your opening hand. You can get by with as few as 2 in your opening hand, especially if you don't have some of your more expensive spells like Nightfire Giant or Flesh to Dust in your opening hand. A hand with Nightfire Giant though is something to look for, as he can do a lot of damage in the late game with his repeated ability. Let's move on to our battle plan. The deck enjoys dogpiling on the opponent with small but efficient creatures to attack quickly. Playing these creatures and enchanting them with things like Inferno Fist will allow you to do massive damage early, and it will especially punish opponents who miss early land drops or don't have any early threats of their own. Our creatures become much less useful in the late game, as their low attack and low toughness mean they will not trade well against opponents who build up a solid defense. But that's okay. Ideally by then we'll have already done enough damage that the abilities that our creatures have when they die, such as those of Goblin Arsonist or Perilous Mirror, will allow us to finish off the opponent by sacrificing our creatures in a suicidal charge. We also have cards like Twin Bolt and Flesh to Dust to keep the way clear to eke out those last few points of damage that we need. An Inferno Fist can be sacrificed to do one final punch as well. Do not underestimate how useful it can be to sacrifice our own creatures using abilities like Twin Bolt. Our parting gifts as our creatures die will allow us to do those extra pivotal points of damage. Also, I cannot overstate how useful Nightfire Giant's ability can be in the late game to do a repeatable source of 2 damage to the opponent, which can quickly finish a game that you only need to do a few more damage in. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I hope this helps you make better red-black decks that you can use to crush the AI. This has been Lee with Untapped Potential. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.